Hey everyone, this is Captain MKG here. Thank you so much for joining me for a Monday morning live stream at 7 a.m. What on God? Oh God, what on God's green earth was I thinking? 7 a.m. stream. I must be out of my mind. Hey, 47 Yorktown. Good morning from the Western Rockies. I hope you're doing well this morning. LDG, I sent you a Twitter message, so be sure to check that out. No offense, just trying to keep. Hey, Power. How's it going? How's your morning starting out so far? We're going to have LDG pop up here in a little bit, I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Get some coffee going. Get some raft going here. Decided to change my mind a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the present screen or raft screen from full screen to windowed screen. Just figured out you're in Littleton. Hey, Bird o' Prey, Kapla, how are you, sir? Good morning. Let's go to settings, graphics, full screen mode, windowed, good. See, we're at 3,000 at 143 hertz. Let's just dump it down to that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Can I go to a smaller screen? Yes, there we go. Wow, Boxing Day is a legal holiday in Canada. All the stores are closed. Nice, 47. Yvette, good morning. How are you, Yvette? Or I guess good afternoon for you. Or would it be? Yeah, it's good afternoon for you. I had to wake up 2 hours early. Why, Power? Why'd you have to wake up so early? That's weird. Hope everything's okay, boss. Oh, speaking of which, that reminds me. I did hear through the grapevine that BK Dan is not feeling the best. So just keep him in your thoughts. Let's see here. Let me just stay here. Don't know if you've heard. Sorry about this. All right, let me get back to StreamYard. Yep, Boxing Day. Okay, so I don't want to do that resolution. I want to do the next level up. 16 by 900. That looks pretty good. See if we can't bump it up one more step. 28. There we go. That's a good size. Okay. Let me get this up here. Hey, LDG.
Rub-a-dub-dub-dub.
Rub-a-dub-dub-dub.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much, LDG. What's going on with you, man?
Oh, nothing much. Just I'm pretty sure a couple of people are like, "Oh shit," right now.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're just hanging out. I forgot that today was just the traditional holiday.
I heard that, Bird.
Oh, I see, Power. I said 7 a.m. and I'm in Quebec City.
Oh, anywho, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
What's going on, Captain MKG?
Just getting caffeinated and getting high. Ooh. I'm just playing a little bit of Raft. Have you ever seen this game?
Good idea. Need to get a refill on my coffee.
Yes. Okay. Well, you refill. Play a little bit here. And do some remodeling here in a little bit. But until then. Aw, I have too much stuff on me again. All right.
Oh, I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised. I beat non-binary geek. onto the panel.
Well, he's not on yet. I don't think he's I thought he was busy doing family stuff today.
Oh, is he? Yeah, no clue.
Yeah, probably. Yvette says, "Isn't the voice annoying?" No. Oh, geez, Yvette. No, I don't think it's that annoying.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, geez, LDG, I'm not sure if we can keep this up. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, no, the voice is awesome. I'm digging it. There's all my hooks and shit. Man, I did a lot of stuff last night and I forgot half the shit I was doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. So now I have permission to use the voice. Yeah, okay. Not you, Captain MPAG.
No, I got you. Oh, shit. Don't mind that noise. That's just the bottle caps from the beer.
I got other voices in the back of my head right now coming from the underground.
I hear you. No worries. As long as they're not coming just from your own head, we're all good.
Some people just can't appreciate the art of voice changing.
I dig it. But then again, I'm also a Rick and Morty head, so.
Show me what you got. Yeah, right? Tell me about it.
That was the idea yesterday. It's like, show me what you've got. I like what you've got. Good job. Hey, Bone, good morning.
Morty, I need you to take this and stick it in your butt. Way up there.
Way up your butt there.
The voice gets a little crackly every now and then. I'm still figuring how to work it out.
No worries. Is it working on the NVIDIA broadcast, or are you using a different program? Ooh, is that seaweed?
I'm using voice AI.
Oh, I see.
And I just drove Birdo.
You just drove Birdo Prey 5.
Away.
Or just like I can't deal with the voice. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here like,
yeah, if it's about to leave too. All right, I'll just give me a second. I'll change it back. I just wanted to have a little fun. Can I just have a little fun? Sheesh.
hey, I thought it was fun. But you know, that's wait, that's
You're
right.
good. Yeah, you're good. No worries on your end. Just everybody else.
Everybody else needs to relax and chill.
I'm about to meet myself in the underground. Oh, that makes sense. Sorry.
Damn it. It's on the axes.
I am muted.
You're not muted on my side.
Okay.
All right, that better?
Hey, there you are.
All right, Bird, you can come back. All right, good Lord. The funniest thing is they say my voice is better than that voice, and I'm like, I'm having a hard time agreeing with that.
Ah, you bastard. Damn it. Oh, NB is up. I'll just drop the link.
There he is.
Yeah, let me just drop the link in the chat there.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. You have the day off, LDG?
Yes and no. Same as always. I got work to do.
Gotcha.
It's Monday.
Yeah. Hey, NB.
I've been up for 5 hours now. LDG, never play that voice again, please, for the love of God.
See,
That's
what I
somebody
tell you,
taking
this
over
is
your
this is what I'm talking about. Someone took over my channel.
Like, who the fuck is? I was like, who the fuck is this, and how are they on LDG stream?
Like,
Yvette says hi, Grandpa. She's laughing her ass off right now.
oh, good morning,
Well,
Captain.
Yvette knows how to
Just
get me on Facebook. Oh my God. LDG, I was literally like, wait a minute, who the fuck is this? I was about ready to tell Captain, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And how did he get on LDG stream?
Like,
right?
well,
Oh, I think I've seen this game before.
oh yeah, I've been playing this a lot. Just doing some redecorating right now.
No, I think I've seen other people play it too. Sometimes I watch other gaming streams.
I'm not the only one. I feel so cheated.
Yeah, the only one playing the game, yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh man. So guys, this is not me actually trying to get political, but as most people know, I'm a conservative and I give the left a lot of shit, but I like to dispel the myth that we're all a bubble in the conservative community, because I was listening to radio at like 7 a.m. I was on my way to the gas station, and I was listening to the Patriot Trend. No, I already took my meds. Shut up. And I was listening to the conservative channel, and this guy, John Nolte III, which generally I agree with him on many things, did what I call when Ben Shapiro talks about, critiquing movies. I'm like, maybe you should stay in your area of expertise and not go into areas you don't know shit about because you like to inject politics into it. He said this about the Avatar movie, Way of Water. Now, I haven't seen it. I have no interest in seeing it because the first movie, while visually stunning, the story was something I think or at least I had seen many times. So it wasn't really original. But this is how he framed it, the way he said it. Oh, yes, this is a movie that's going to give people 3 hours to be like, their lives are so useless and bankrupt. They live in their parents' house. They're watching porn, smoking weed. And I'm like, well, who the hell is he talking about? And then he ended it with this last part that I was just like, oh, fuck you. He goes, well, they're obsessed with their porn. They're obsessed with their weed. And they're obsessed with their geek culture. And I was like, whoa, where the fuck do you get to say that? I was like, who the fuck are you to talk about geek culture like you're an expert on us?
It is a little bit strange.
I was pissed. And yeah, I'm the guy who's going to call out my own side. But I'm like, you just basically equated geek culture into all we do is smoke weed, watch porn, and live in our parents' basements. I'm like, do you have a goddamn clue of our culture?
For me, it's just called, hey, I have a job,
Oh, yeah, I have a family and a job. You have a girlfriend. I mean, that would be a shock to them. And I was just like, wow, when I call out the right, I'm like, you sound as bad as the left.
Well, unfortunately, it is getting kind of to that point. But I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, when he said geek culture, I'm like, I literally turned the radio off. I was just like, you really have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
No. That's why I always try and stay in my lane whenever I can. It's like, yeah, no, I don't know jack about conservative politics, so I'm just going to stay out of the way. It's probably for the best.
Well, I am a conservative, but I know plenty of liberals and stuff who are in our culture. And you know
Mhm.
what? We agree on most things. It's the only culture I know of where generally we can agree on things, except for now I think people are trying to take over our culture sometimes and try to tell us how it should be. And it's like, no, we've always been accepting long before your fucking asses ever thought it was trendy.
Yeah, I.
So
Oh shit.
that's my way of saying, listen, I may be conservative, but I will call out people who call out our culture because this is
Yeah,
our culture. Damn it.
I hear you, ND. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure. And it's, jeez, trying
Well,
to.
we have families, we have friends, we have this kind of stuff, and it's like one of the oh, is that Jaws?
Oh, nice, got him.
Ooh, got some shark meat.
Oh, damn it! I got it. Damn it! This is my problem now. I have too much stuff on me.
Oh, I have that in Witcher 3 sometimes. I had to start over Witcher 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize that if I put too much stuff on my back, I have to, it limits my mobility.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it took me a while at first when I first played it a few years ago. But now that little icon comes up, I'm like, oh, okay, I got to go sell a lot of shit.
Yeah. Well, for me, I got to figure out what to do with a lot of stuff. So, but now that that shark is dead, I can actually do some stuff in here for a change and gather some resources.
Yeah, don't forget to breathe, take a breath.
Yeah. Breathing is so overrated.
Well, don't worry, you'll stop doing it someday.
Yeah, but that's not for a while. Hopefully, I'll take my hook out.
Now, as as this one show I watched, unfortunately, that didn't live very long. It's like everybody wants to go to heaven, nobody wants to die. I'm like, well, there is some truth in that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. Finally, I got the seaweed. Oh, I
Seaweed.
see. I see
Something
it.
very funny about that.
Well, seaweed is also delicious too.
Yeah, but I'm sure it doesn't give you the effect your bowl does.
No. And hey, Gap After Dark, welcome.
Hey, Gap, how you doing, buddy?
A full house here
LDG,
today.
did you guys have a good Christmas, Cap and LDG?
I did.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Got some fresh underwear.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man, socks and underwear go a long way.
Kind of
Yeah,
where
it's amazing how things reverse as you get older. When you're young, you don't want underwear and socks. When you get older, that's exactly what you're praying for. Mother jokes are insults when you're young, but they just become, compliments when you get older.
Oh yeah. My
Yeah.
mom, I'm the same way right now, LDG. I'm like, yeah, mom, just give me socks or whatever. But yeah, if I want to get my own stuff, I'll get my own stuff. Like, don't buy me weed because you don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of at the point, when my kids ask me, my family asks me, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't really have anything I want. When you're a kid, you have all these things you really want. And then, you get older and you're kind of like, those priorities, those things you thought were so important are kind of just, you're like, I don't know. These are nice to haves, but you get them, great. If not, no big deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it just shows. I think it just shows a sign of maturity when we, especially if we've gotten to a point. If you're fortunate enough to get to a point in your life where you're very content with what you have, you're happy with it. That shows a lot.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm happy with all that I have, and I'm like, I don't need really anything. It's just want weed. That's all I really want. But
The biggest thing I wanted, honestly, my wife gave me a few years ago when we moved back to the Midwest. Because every time I came back here, I always wanted to come back. Didn't matter if I was in California, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida. Even though in Florida I was very close to my mom, every time I came back to Indiana or Illinois, I'd always be like, I want to come home.
Mhm.
And when my wife, finally said, "What do you think about moving back to the Midwest?" And I said, "Please tell me you're not fucking with me." Or actually, the way I said it was, "Don't fuck with me," because
Right.
I was like, she knew. I mean, she flat out knew that asking me that question was going to get an automatic yes. Of course, I wanted to move back here. I've always wanted to move back here. I spent so much time away from, my home area, and I've lived so many other places, but I just wanted to come back home. Yeah, buddy.
I need you.
What do you need me for? Hold on a
Excuse
second. My son needs me for something.
No problem. Damn it. All right. So we'll wait. So while he's off, we're gonna get back to the game here. Just need some more plastic. There we go. That's enough base expansion for right now. Shark meat is going. I would like to do is start gathering up everything in one centralized location. Where need to sift through everything. See, bastard seagulls. Go F yourselves. Just gonna make real quick storage decisions. Okay, that should be good for now. Okay, let's swap these out. Oops, wrong one. There we go. All right. There we go. Put those in there. You can start by throwing away flowers and flower seeds. Okay. The power, I thought that the flower and flower seeds were important. Maybe I was wrong. Just drop these. I have to throw these away. Okay. Shark meat for dinner. Ah, important for much later. Got it. Okay. Oh, NB, you're on mute, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm troubleshooting something with my son.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to us. Never mind. Ignore us. Ignore me. Ooh, dinner time. Here's my cooked shark meat. There it is. Yeah, buddy. Yes, delicious shark meat. Revenge is a dish that's served cooked.
By the way, if you're still watching, happy birthday, Captain Fandom Nerd.
Oh, is it Captain? I saw he was doing a stream. I didn't realize that today was his birthday.
Mm-hmm. Was he streaming right now?
He's not streaming for like another hour and a half, I don't think.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
So, which I was shocked at because I'm like, wow, another Capricorn. I'm like, my birthday is just going to be on this Friday. So I was shocked. I was like, oh, damn. So But yeah. Oh, Captain Phantom Nerd still is here. Well, happy birthday, Phantom Nerd. Happy birthday, dun, dun, dun. Happy birthday to you. Well, it's time to celebrate your birthday. Happens every year. We eat a lot of broccoli and drink a lot of beer. You should be good and happy. There's something you can eat. 1 million people every day are starving in the street. That was the beginning of
Wow.
my. Have you never heard the birthday song by Weird Al?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying you just spit it out like that. Good stuff.
Hey man, I'm a Weird Al head. Happy birthday. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, Deej is also a fanatic of the Yankovic.
It's called the polka. Dun, 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 dun. Game sounds completely absent. What the hell? That's weird. Let me hang on a second. Let me see if I can fix this. Share screen. Share system audio. Huh. Try it now. And let me see if you hear anything, Power. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these seeds at some point. Damn it. I got the food cart over here. Oh shit. It's all full of stuff too. Great addition to any meals. Okay. Store that. Store that. Ooh, turn into goo. Goo, my precious goo. Nice. Research. Full of stuff. All right, so we'll put all of our planks in there. More leaves in there. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, you bastard damn thing. Oh, that had planks in it. Oh. No. 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 Good. Okay. Oh, there we go. More leaves can go in there. Planks can go in there. We're going to need to stop emptying the nets and craft more. Yeah, I hear you, Power. Let's see. Still, damn it. Well, so Power, here's the thing. Let me try this. I got one more trick up my sleeve. Okay. Got one more stop. Here we go. Present. Share screen. Share system audio. Oh God, now you're seeing too much. All right, let's hide that. Let's go up to here. All right. Let me move this over so I can see the chat and everybody. Okay.
Hey, what do you call the black dot in your eye? Pupil. Ah, not iris. Got it.
Oh, the iris is the colored part.
Got it. All right.
Let's see. Okay. Hide your porn quick. Yep. Son of a bitch. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Missed him. Get that son of a bitch. Okay. Planks. Seems a little bit too big. Oh, that's why. There we go. Whatever. I'll figure it out at some point. Okay. The other thing I need to do is I need to get as much of the resources left around here as I can. But the problem is, son of a bitch, shut up, computer. Shut up. Shut your whore mouth. Shut it. Thank you.
Oh God.
It just hates life whenever I do something like that. They're just like, no, we don't want to work anymore. And I'm like, no, shut your whore mouth. Get to work. You're a machine. You will do my bidding. That's what machines do. Food. Start putting plastic in there. More plastic in there. Watermelon seeds, more seeds. Have that. Okay. Let's drop some crap off in here. Put the advanced stuff in here. Scrap is not advanced stuff. Paddles are, though. At least one paddle is. Seaweed. Let's see. Now we have sound. Yes! Power, yes. Power. Let's see. Cross island and go to opposite side for safe gathering. Got it. Thank you, Power. Power is like my Yoda for this game. Let's gather up some shit here. Let's see. Shut up, computer. Shut up. I still hear you. Okay, nothing over here. It's like a treasure trove of stuff in here if I know what I'm looking for. Seaweed. Ow, what the fuck was that? Is that a puffer fish of death? Shit. Ow, shit. Oh, it's a fucking shark. God damn it, I'm not far enough away from the fucking thing. Try that again, you little shit. God damn it. I thought it was far enough across the island to do that. Apparently not. I thought it was a pufferfish at first. I guess I was wrong. All right. You didn't cross the island, you went to its side. Oh. Across the island. Oh, okay. Let's make sure I do cross the island this time, right? Okay. So there's the raft. Across the island. Not going to pick up the flowers. The only way to get stuff is to move the raft, essentially. Oh, I know what I should be crafting. That bastard. Okay. I need Get one more of those ready. I know what you did last summer. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. Oh, I can't create shark bait? Shut up, machine. God. All right, let's haul anchor. Get our ass out of here. On our way. Actually, no. I want to leave that as border protection. Actually, no. We need all the supplies we can. We get the right one. Gotta fly away. Okay, so the wind is blowing that way, which means this is not in the right direction. Oh, damn it. There you go. All right. Coconuts. Let's see. Also like one.
Excuse me.
Oh, no worries, LPG. Plastic. Items I don't need right now. Paddle, seeds. Let's get rid of this shit. Yeah, thanks, Power. I mean, it's not... I would have liked to have done more, but with what limitations I have... Oh, for the love of God. All right, let me drop... Aw, come on. Come on. Plank. Come on, there we go, fresh water. All right. Get salt water going. Ah! I put salt water in here. Son of a bitch. Oh, would you look at that steak? God damn it. Put that in there. There we go. Turn the sail. Okay, yeah. Come on. Sailing away. There we go. Now we're getting free. We're getting free now. Okay. So long, little island. So long, little island of death.
Oh, thank God that turned out to be easy to figure out.
Oh, hey, Andy. Welcome back.
Yeah, my son was trying to transfer data from his PS4 to his PS5, and he, I guess at some point, interrupted the transfer, and his PS4 was stuck in a loop. It was still trying to transfer data, even though it couldn't find it. I had to research, how the hell to get that damn thing to stop doing that. Because we tried to restart it. We tried to unplug it. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, shit, they have a safe mode? And then I had to figure out how to put the damn thing in safe mode. Because unlike a computer where I can just hit a key during the initial booting process, I have to press a button.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, my son really likes that you're playing this game.
Oh, well, thank you.
My son's a game. My son and daughter are gamers. As I distinctly say, I play games. My kids are gamers.
Yep, I understand.
In fact, my daughter, once she got her gaming PC the other day, she got some games downloaded, and she's already calling some of her friends that she knows to play, like Minecraft and stuff with her. And my wife was like, "Oh, we got another gamer." I'm like, "She was always a gamer. She just didn't have the right console."
Right. No, I get it.
But
That's cool.
yeah, my son, he's trying to transfer his PS4 data over to the PS5, and he's gotten some of it over, but he interrupted the transfer at one point by mistake, and he tried to lay down and then came back and said, "Dad, it's still doing it." So, I had to look it up and do the research. I mean, he's a smart kid. He learns how to do that stuff. But, my troubleshooting, a computer's still a computer. You just got to learn how to work it.
Right. That's understandable.
But that's one of the reasons I've gotten out of the computer industry and why I don't go back, because I'm used to dealing with desktops, Laptops I could probably work with, but phones, tablets, gaming consoles, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I really want to work on all these types of computers.
It's like the first question, did you Google how to fix this? No? Okay. Let's start there.
Did I ever tell you my first troubleshooting job in the Air Force as an IT guy?
I don't think so. Not that I recall, anyways.
Oh my God! I got we use this trouble taking service called Remedy, which there's a whole nother story behind that one. But anyway, I get this trouble ticket, and it says, "Yeah, computer's not working. It's not loading. Nothing's coming up on the screen." I go there. I go see the master sergeant, and I'm a senior airman. I'm an E4. This guy's an E7. And I said, "So what's the problem exactly?" He said, "Well, it's not loading up." I'm like, "Okay." I go down. I look real quick. I push the power button. I'm like, "Well, it's loading up. It's booting." I check the connections and the wires. And I said, "Oh, I know what your problem is." He goes, "What's that?" I'm like, "You don't have the HDMI connected to the monitor."
He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
That is almost what he said. He said, "Are you fucking serious?" I'm like, well, I don't think it was an HDMI cable. I think it was a VGA cable at the time, but you get what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure this is going to fix it. And I plugged the cable in, and boom, I said, just hit the power button on your, and I said, also, the monitor wasn't plugged in. So I said the monitor wasn't plugged into the computer, and the power wasn't plugged in. So I did both of those, and boom, he got it. And you should have just saw the look of shame on his face. He's like, "Oh my God." He's like, he felt so stupid.
That's how I feel. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Something so simple, I couldn't even figure it out. Jeez. Oh yeah, I would have been right there with him.
I had one time I got called in to the Moose Lodge. That's what we called it. And there was this computer, and every training I had and every experience I had, I could not figure out what was wrong. So I had to call my sergeant. And I said, "Hey, Sergeant Blakey," I'm like, "I'm sorry to call you on a Saturday. Look, I'm on call, man. I've been here 6 hours. I've done everything I can. I'm like, I do not know how to fix this." And he got there, and I had all my notes, and I said, "This is the issue. I've done this. And I'm like, I went through the entire list. And he fixed it in 20 minutes. And I said, "What did I do wrong?" He goes, "You didn't do anything wrong. You did everything I would have done in advance." He's like, you just didn't know about this one step.
Oh,
So there was like just another trouble solution that he had experience in that I had no clue about. So, and I said, I'm sorry I called you out. He goes, you waited 6 hours and busted your ass before you called me. He goes, most people would have called me within an hour.
yeah. It's like, let's exhaust everything before I actually pull the emergency cord here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But I always believed in, if I'm going to call another guy in, I'm like, I better have exhausted everything I know before I waste his time, because it's supposed to be me fixing it. And I was just like, I gave it my best. I just couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong.
Yeah. Just how it is, unfortunately, sometimes.
Well, it's, then I wrote that one note down and I figured it out. I was like, okay, well, I'll never have to worry about that again.
Yeah. Let's see. So Power's asking how much sanding clay I've collected so far. Let's see.
You working today, or you got today off, Captain?
I've got the day off, but I am going to be powering down before Captain Fandom Nerd goes live for his birthday stream, because I want to be there.
What time's he going live?
What time is it? Let me see here.
What
He's going live in about an hour 15. So, wait a minute. How did I get these? Oh, for fuck's sakes. So long, seeds. Goodbye. So long, flowers and seeds. Drifting along, tumbling weeds. Oh, shit. Where is... Look, there's my anchor. Okay. Kind of want to anchor it here, just so I can explore the rest of the island.
There's an island?
Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa, cowboy.
Check. Look at the screen. I don't know if MD's talking or not. So anyways, power, I have nine sand and 11 clay. Oh no, we lost MD. Damn it, I wanted to snipe them. Okay. Let's do this. We're very close, you need 12 of each. Got it. Okay. Just trying to get away from the thing. Trying to get away from the raft. So that way that bastard doesn't come at me. Okay. Woo. Made it. Okay. Oh, I forgot my axe. Damn it. Oh well. There's NB. Hey, NB.
Hey, I think I fixed the mic issue.
Okay, yeah. Sound good now.
Wait a minute. Why am I? I'm hearing an echo.
I'm hearing two more. I'm hearing
Yeah, give me a
too many
second.
MB geeks here.
Huh.
No luck yet?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we're getting an echo here. Unfortunately, I can only tell when I'm here.
Because you got your speakers going?
No, I don't think so.
And how do you hear us if you don't have your speakers?
No, it's just like my mic is echoing for some reason. But I can only tell if it's echoing on here. Shit.
Try your echo cancellation, uncheck mark it, and then recheck mark it on StreamYard.
All right. No, that didn't work.
You unchecked and then rechecked?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I'm not an amateur. I'm gonna do a reboot.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a reboot
Sweet.
and go from there. Simple as
Okey-dokey.
now. Let's go optimizers here.
Yep. And then look at your axe. Yep, I see it, Power.
All right. And let's see here. Now, is my voice messed up? What the hell?
I don't.
Yeah, my voice sounds messed up.
Does it? You sound fine.
To me, it does.
Oh.
Wait, why? How can I hear myself?
Hmm.
What? What the hell is going on here? Something's wrong.
Huh.
All right, test. I shouldn't be hearing myself.
You know what? I know what it is. I know what it is now. Howard, one of the users, was complaining that he couldn't hear any of the sound audio. So I checked the system to play the audio. So,
Oh,
so that's why you're hearing an echo. Because if I take my headset out, and I'll hear you guys, and everybody else will hear that echo. See what I'm saying?
no, absolutely not.
So, you know that I'm wearing my headphones.
Yes.
My headphones are so that there's no echo coming from my speakers.
Yes.
Now, if I were to unplug my headphones, the mic would pick up the speakers and it would create that.
Yes.
So
That's not what you're doing, though. So why is the echo?
when you share a screen on StreamYards, you have the option to share system audio as a checkbox.
Yes.
I have that checked because I'm sharing the full screen. So that's what I'm thinking is causing the
Oh,
issue.
you don't have your StreamYard. Yeah. Okay. Damn it.
What am I messing on StreamYards? Is there a setting I don't? Oh, NB's back.
There's a thing for that, but unless you have this set up.
Okay. Well, let me do this. Save the world real fast. Let me go back to StreamYards. Let me add NB back. Let me stop presenting.
It wasn't you, MB.
Okay.
It was
Yeah, can you
Captain.
guys
It was
hear me?
Captaining all along. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, it was a system
Shared screen.
Yeah.
Oh, it was coming from you, Captain?
Yeah. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
it was coming from him.
I didn't realize
You weren't going
you
crazy.
guys must have figured that out while I was restarting.
Yeah. You can go ahead and put that hair that you ripped out back on your head.
I didn't
Yeah.
rip any hair out of my head.
Looks like you did.
Well, that's because I haven't combed my hair worth of shit and I haven't taken a shower today. But anyway, the good thing is the troubleshooting got figured out.
Yes, and I'm putting back on the screen, but I'm not sharing the system audio, so it should be good.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened because it didn't happen initially.
I don't know.
You changed it before in the middle.
Change the setting. Well, you know, sometimes the setting will do that.
Well, I just didn't realize that's what was going on.
Now I got to go back through my history and find a couple of websites I was at. I was on IG. Well, actually, I can just go to IGN and look at the Witcher walkthrough stuff again.
Yeah, there's plenty of sites to get the game facts.
I like IGN. I actually like, or is it ING? No, wait, ain't that the? Well, anyway, that one gaming place. I like their stuff. I like their walkthroughs, and I like some of the stuff that goes with it. They have a lot of interactive maps that help out, and I'm kind of like, I got to start the game over again. I kind of want a few, hints to where I need to go.
Yeah, that's how I kind of feel when I play. When I go around and play Skyrim, it's just like I just want to know where everything is at so I can go grab it.
Yeah.
Not just constantly just be sitting there doing nothing.
Well, it's interesting how it's always interesting how important those side missions go, especially in a game like Witcher, because your certain choices you make are going to define the outcome of the game, and certain side missions will or will not come up based on words you say.
I see.
It's like there's one, I was like, why isn't this side mission coming up with this other Witcher? And I was like, oh shit, because I read it and I was like, oh shit, because I said I killed him in Witcher 2.
Yeah.
So that side mission didn't happen. And I was kind of bummed out because I always wanted to change it because he told me, whatever happens, don't intervene. And I did. And I was like, man, I want to do this where I don't intervene for once.
Just once.
Now, I have done both. I have done both romance scenes with Trish and the witch. Oh, God, now I'm forgetting her name. Yennefer. And as much as I got a thing for redheads, there is something kinky about Yennefer that I like.
What's Yennefer?
Yennefer is a sorceress who is actually in Witcher 3. What happens is during the story is what happened during previous stories was he made a wish with a genie to protect her, and they ended up they thought that the wish made them fall in love with each other. So one part of the story is she actually is trying to get that genie to undo the wish to see if she really loves him and if he really loves her. And you have to make that choice, whether you're going to be with Yennefer or whether you're going to be with Trish. And what happens with Trish is, I guess in The Witcher 2, you lose your memory, and she kind of, well, I hate to say it, but based on what I say, takes advantage of that. And I've done both of those. Now there's a third one where you can try and get both of them, but it's not going to work out your way.
Oh.
You're going to get blue balled really bad. So you might as well pick one or the other.
Okay. Now you're playing this all on PS5, you said, right?
No, I'm playing it on PS4. My son just got his PS5.
Got it. Okay.
That's what we were trying to do. He was dealing with his PS4 transferring. He gotten that lockup of transferring data. And that's why we had to get in the safe mode to do a restart so he could, be able to start transferring data again without it being locked up. Because he accidentally, I guess, stopped one of the other from doing it. And that caused his PS4 to go into the loop. And that's what I was researching.
I see. Okay. Now I get it. It sounds like there was just a brief interruption.
Well, I looked up, transferring data loop, and they said put it in safe mode, and explained how to put it in safe mode. And look, my son is smart as hell, but he's very short with how do I say this?
Delicately.
He very much needs to learn patience.
Ah, I'll teach
That
him.
would be the word I'm looking for.
Okay, I could teach him patience. There's a well, no, I mean not in a comical way, but there is something that I make that's called a mystic rose that requires some definite patience to put it together because I use needle and thread, and so I'll pull one up before I end the stream and I'll show it to you. But I've done a bunch.
Are you knitting or crocheting?
I think the closest thing would be knitting. Is the closest.
Oh,
thing.
you and my wife would get along. That my wife knits, crochets, and sews.
Yeah, I mean it's probably more closer to being to sewing, if anything, because you're just putting like thread through needle and cardboard. That's usually what I do.
Well, let me ask my wife. Let me get her in here and you explain it, and she'll probably understand it better.
Okie dokie. Thanks, Power. Of course, I didn't watch myself, so new mistake. And now I'm hungry too. Sharad, you are, Shark. Sharad, you are. Ah. Okay, back to cooking. Still some more stuff to be gathered around here. All right, so we have. So I have 12 of each.
So MKG, I got Madam Geek here. So you said your thing you use to help with patience is.
Yeah, let me pull one of them out real quick.
Yeah,
Can you
sure.
give me a second? Wish there was a pause button on the game, but anyways, let me see if this works on the screen here. No, hang on. I got to turn off my camera real quick.
You mean your green screen background, I think.
Yeah, I got to turn that off real quick. Settings, come on. Oh, mouse is over here now. Settings. HD camera. Okay, there we go. So here's what I do.
Can you blow that up a little bit?
Not really.
No, I mean just.
So, what type of craft is that?
It's just needle. It's just thread.
Huh?
I'm trying to turn the light on.
Is it punch embroidery?
Punch? No, I'm just punching in a bunch of holes in a piece of cardboard. That's all this is.
Oh, okay.
And then this is all just thread that I push through it and just make this mystic rose design.
Oh, neat.
So what would that be considered, honey?
I don't know.
Is that needle thread? I mean,
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. Looks nice though.
Thank you. There is another one. Let me grab another one that kind of demonstrates the style or the the way in which I make it real quick. Okay, so this one actually shows like the different colors.
Okay.
And it shows how I put in each of the different points. Because the idea here is that each dot in the circle connects to every other dot in the circle. And so there are 36 dots in the circle. And so there are essentially 35 lines to the 35th power. Would that be it? No. Something like that. The point is, it's a fun design for me, mostly because aside from just the rainbow color that's with this one, I prefer these kinds just because you can see all the straight lines. And actually, I just realized I probably picked a bad one because this is white thread. But let me just check real quick and see if I have a black thread, and then I'll be done. I'll be done demonstrating that.
Okay.
I think he has a talent. What do you think? I'm not familiar with this. I've never seen you do circles before either. Have you ever done circles before?
No.
And you normally go with rectangular, or square, or triangle patterns.
Well, each artist can choose their medium and do what they want to do. So he's chosen cardboard, thread, and a circle to it. So
Yeah.
neat.
This one's kind of better. So.
Yeah, it definitely takes patience.
Oh yeah, especially considering the fact that this is the front. That's the back.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
So, but I've been trying to enhance my craft to where I'm not making a second circle like that in the background. So that way I'm not wasting material.
Right.
So, but yeah, I was thinking about doing a live stream where I have a almost like a box border. So, kind of like this, but if you will, in the circle here, instead of the cardboard background, I'll have the background cut out, and so you can actually see through the circle. So that's what I need to do. That's what I'm designing and putting together, and I'm going to probably do a live stream of just me putting that together just for the fun of it.
Okay. Well, that looks pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yep.
But yeah.
I'll let you get back to your video game.
Okay. Well, thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Yep, likewise.
Yeah, one of the things that really turned me on to Madam Geek Rachel here was her love of sewing and stuff. I mean, my grandmother and my granny, but especially my granny, used to hand sew quilts and give them away for Christmas and birthdays. So I have a deep love and respect for anybody who can, do that kind of stuff.
Well, I've been doing that since, oh, hell. When was this one dated? 2005. No, I've done earlier than that one. There's
that's the first time I've seen someone do, like circles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to seeing, my wife, she even said she doesn't do circles. She does mostly rectangles, triangles, squares, the solid lines. So your circles look very, very well developed.
Well, I learned it back in the 6th grade, which was like in the late 90s or early 2000s. And it's just something I've been working on since then. But in the beginning, it was just drawing the lines. So there was no needle and thread and cardboard. It was just pencil and paper, and you drew all the lines out. That's how I first learned how to do it. Then I just took it the extra step and went to and went further with it and took it into the needle and thread realm. And actually, now that I think about it, the teacher I think who taught me how to do this is still alive. I think I should probably send her one of these ones that I have created so far.
Are you on Facebook?
Yes.
There are maybe you should look into some of those crafting guilds and show your stuff off.
It's possible. That would be. Mhm.
Well, some of the groups that I've come across, yeah, you have to figure out which ones are going to work. But I found, my wife has some of the supporting craft stuff she does, and she gets a lot of advice, a lot of feedback on different things, and might be worth your while to check one of those groups out for you. Might help you enhance your craft.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Can we play some? Yeah. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go. It's very easy to pause the game. Bring out the menu that allows you to save the world. Okay, so there is a pause menu. There is a pause option, but I don't see it. No, don't exit the game. Help center. No, I didn't want help center. No. Oh God, no. Go away, help center.
Yeah, like they're worth a shit.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab myself another cup of coffee.
All right, ALGG, say something for God's sakes.
Yo, hello. What's going on? I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. Just don't leave me hanging here like I'm the. Yes, buddy.
You know that I want to tell you something.
Yeah, you need to talk. My son needs to talk to me.
Okay, cool. What up, Kronos? What's going on, guys? I'm here. I'm actually working, trying to get some shit done here. So, sorry, just hanging out. Monday morning, CNA. What's happening? Anybody out there? Everybody have a good Christmas, I hope. All the regular yada yada you expect people to ask and say this morning. Best wishes to all. Hope you didn't get cold, got what you wanted, had some good times, some good food. I got some good sleep last night, I'll tell you that much.
You got sleep for once?
Yeah, I got some good sleep. What do you mean for once? I mean, that was years ago when I didn't get sleep. But when I went to the hospital for...
Sometimes you can be a little cranky.
Wee bit.
I am back.
So, this is what my wife got me for Christmas.
Oh, cheers, Ricky. Sorry, paying attention to the chat and making sure I don't miss anybody. We're all good now.
We're good. Doing it live.
We're
Doing it live. We're live?
We're live.
Live.
We're only 5 minutes liver than live.
Well, I did check the time. I'm not going to be streaming too much longer because it's almost time for Captain Fandom Nerds here in about, 50 minutes or so.
Great, I get to go have fun with my new voice over there. Awesome.
Oh, God. You're not going to do that, are you?
You guys are crybabies. You're crybabies. That's all you are.
No, it doesn't sound like you.
No shit. I don't sound like me. Doesn't sound like me. What the hell's the point?
Because when you sound like this, we at least know who the hell we're talking to.
How do you know I haven't been using an AI voice this whole time, and this is not actually my real voice?
Because it is your real voice.
But it doesn't matter what is real, right? What do you recognize, symbolize with real? There is no such thing as real.
Yes, there is.
No, everything is.
You either have a real voice or you don't.
We learned a long time ago that everything is and is not at the same time. Even though this is a voice that's coming out of my voice box, it's not my voice. It's just the voice that I was given.
It is your voice.
I would just like to also say something really fast before I forget. Gap After Dark, yeah. I thought I acknowledged you. I do apologize. And Kronos, I also apologize. I thought I acknowledged you as well. So just shout.
I said what's up to Kronos. What up, guys?
How's the greatest troll in YouTube doing?
Yeah. I don't know. How is he doing?
No, that's
Ah.
all. Nah, that's a compliment to him. Trust me. People have been trying to get him forever to come on a panel, and he is like dead set against it.
Why is he dead set against it?
I think probably because we all keep asking.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's got.
I mean,
their thing.
you might as well get rid of your avatars because that's not the real you. Shit.
Oh my God! What? Why are you trying to make a big deal out of this?
You wanted me to talk, so I'm talking. Okay,
Yes,
you
I
asked
want
for
you to
this.
I want
This
you
is
to
your
talk like-
fault.
I want you just to talk like your normal self.
There
which
is
I
no
know
normal
that's what
self.
you're doing. Yes, that's what you're doing right here.
You're trying to quantify me? Listen, I'm unquantifiable. Okay.
Oh, bullshit. You ain't that special, baby.
All right. Shark. Fucker.
You know what is real? My foot.
Yeah, well, so what? Bet it stinks like shit.
Don't think so. It's the one thing I did not inherit from my father: stinky feet.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Lucky you. I have to take stock in baby powder on my feet.
Yeah, I could tell you if Dad has shoes off, like just walking in the house.
I can believe that. Yeah, I can definitely believe that.
It's a slight exaggeration, but
No, I'm not sure it is exactly. Do you have a breathing meter or you got an
Yeah.
apparatus?
I have a breathing meter on the very top of the screen.
Ooh. Damn, you can hold your breath like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I wish I could actually do that in real life. Nice. But all my
I prefer a woman to be able to hold her breath that long, but it's for completely different reasons.
yes.
oh boy.
Getting wild over here, LDD. Gotta watch out.
It's getting wild.
Getting crazy wild.
Excuse me.
New Yorkers moved to Florida. They still don't get civilized.
Here we go. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just gathering a bunch of resources around here before I forget. We're going to be off to another island. Getting all this delectable scrap.
Anybody know how old Captain Trek is now? Sorry, Captain Freedom Nerd. I'm working on it. Come on.
I don't think No, I'm not sure.
I know he's older than I am.
No. Didn't know that. Yeah, I'm not sure how old
I
he is.
know he's a little bit older than me.
Oh, okay.
I'm 43. I think he's in his upper 40s.
Oh.
Oh, did you guys hear why DJ Odyssey ended his stream?
Yes.
When?
It was
Last
his
night?
No. It was his 48-hour stream. And
Yeah.
Yeah, he explained it.
Yeah, I didn't know if anybody else had heard that or not.
Yeah, no.
He partied too hard. That's all.
No, a heart attack doesn't come with partying too hard.
Oh God, you are as fucking discreet as a. Oh.
GJ.
Way to go.
Well, excuse me, he's the one who told it on a public forum.
Yes, but repeating is a thing.
So what? I'm an asshole for saying that I actually gave a shit?
No, not at all. That's not what happened, though.
Well, I'm sorry. You're making a joke, and I just, said what I said. And, sorry that there are certain things that are just, and, even I can't joke about. My dark sense of humor only goes so far.
You don't give a crap, so can make jokes. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm totally fine with that. I don't care that LG made a joke about it. And just, him giving me shit because I mentioned it.
I see.
That's all.
Okay.
I mean, we're all geeks. We all give a shit about each other. Despite our better natures.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
So what is the thing about this game? You're just like kind of living in Waterworld?
Yeah, you basically you're building your raft to survive the elements on the ocean. The story element they added in, I haven't really been keeping up with too much, but I know that there is a definitive end to the game. I just don't know when it is.
Do you have fresh water to drink?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn it. Yeah, that's why. Usually what I do is before I go to sleep for the night, I will fill all my little distillery plants here with water. So that way there's always fresh water around the clock.
Ah, good choice.
So that way I'm not ever waiting for water. I have to remember to fill them up all the time. And of course I can make potatoes and things of that sort. All right, so let me see here.
Yeah, my son had this game called Ark Survival. He did really well at it. I couldn't stop dying.
Oh yeah, I remember Ark Survival.
Yeah, my son could play it. My son could play it like all crazy, and I was like, and he was like, "Dad, how do you not understand this?" I'm like, "Because I'm not a gamer." He goes,
Yeah.
"What are you saying? I'm a gamer?" I said, "Yeah, you're a gamer. I just play games." I said, "There is a difference."
Yes, very distinct difference.
But yeah, I've had to explain to my son, and my daughter, I'm like, there are people who play games. That's me. And then there are gamers. That's people like you. I'll play a game and maybe I'll play it back and do some fun stuff with it. But my son will go for like all the trophies, do everything he can to get to the highest levels possible. He'll play the hardest levels he can over time and just keep playing the game on New Game Plus and stuff. I mean, he's just. I played video. There was a commercial. It was like a Mike Tyson's Punch Out or something game like that. And it was the old guy saying he was going to mop the floor with his son's tears. And he gets his ass kicked by his son. I'm like, yeah, that would be me. My son can kick my ass at most games. He's better at it. He's a gamer. I just play the damn things.
Yeah. I don't have time, as much time as you do, but apparently, water, 7 or 8. Okay.
Oh, that's a good question from Kronos.
Okay, so I have to craft these bricks. Yeah, I'm following my.
I'd say for my daughter, I'd say Kronos for my daughter, PC. My son, PS4, PS5. Me, I kind of prefer a gaming platform. I'm not really big on PC gaming, even though I know how to make a gaming computer. Just not my thing.
Yeah.
You seem like you're more of a PC gamer.
I am these days. I used to have an Xbox 360. I used to have a PlayStation 2 back in the day. But then I advanced to a Wii. But yeah, I mean, I'm more of a PC gamer these days compared to consoles. The only console I have is just my Switch, if you can call that a console. So that's kind of, yeah. I don't mind the PC. I just because it does have the flexibility, so that way you can actually use like an Xbox controller if you set it up correctly.
Yep, that is true. I remember seeing that on my laptop before I deleted it because, I don't have an Xbox.
No, it's just that way. Like I said, it's just the evolution, I think, of the gamer. So I mean,
I'm with Kronos. I never played an Xbox either.
they're not bad.
Nah, just never had one. Actually, before my wife got me a PS4 for Christmas, the last gaming console I had was, I think, a Nintendo 64 when it came out, and that was the last one I had. And I'd never bought another console again, at least for me. I bought the Wii U, and the Wii Switch, which, funny thing is about the Wii Switch, I was like, this is literally what you should have made the Wii U first.
Let me see here. So let me just check something. Chrono says, I miss playing WoW. He said he had PS2, then he broke. I'm just catching up on all the chat and all that. Ricky, I'm debating if I already have Star Wars 1 through 6 in 1080p. Are they worth putting 4K? And I've already got them. Never played an Xbox. It's Chronos. VHS special, DVD special, Blu-ray. Good, not the only one. I did play the GameCube for a long time. Metroid Prime was my game. I loved that game.
No, I don't think I've played a Metroid game since the NES.
Well, I could say the GameCube game was definitely where the GameCube shined. It was just a fun game as soon as you got. Oh, I'm missing. Oh, there's my hook. It was just a fun game. I'm not sure how else to do. The graphics were good. The gameplay was good. I mean, I don't want to say it had it all, but it had a good, solid foundation for being a really excellent game.
As far as Ricky asked about 4K, I'm going to be honest. I can't say for anybody else, I can't watch things in 4K. They actually give me motion sickness. Just like I can't watch shit in 3D.
I couldn't watch anything in 3D even if I wanted to because the colors would just not work for me. So.
Oh, really?
I'm colorblind, so.
I've only ever seen 2 movies in 3D in theater. Avatar and I think the 3rd or 4th Transformer movie. And that was the last time I ever saw movies in 3D again. I was like, I can't handle this. When I see a 4K TV displayed at a store, I'm like, okay, I can't handle this. I can't handle the visuals.
Right.
They make me nauseous. I don't know if it's they look too real or they look ultra real or something, but something about the movement and the framing just makes me nauseous. I don't know why.
I wouldn't know. I mean, it definitely would have to do something with pick up dry brick. I don't know. I think it has just something to do with the way the colors interact with one another. It's just
that might be a possibility. For me, I think it's mostly the frame rate. I think the frame speed just gets me, and the visuals are just I was watching a Walking Dead episode on a 4K in a Walmart, and I'm just like, okay, no, I cannot. No,
It's too much.
it just, yeah, it was too much for me. It was too much visual. That was just, I was like, I can't do this.
Um,
But everybody has their thing.
yeah. So, let's see. What time is it? Dang, Pete.
You think Avatar is going to make a profit?
Oh, I'm sure it will. It'll get the nostalgia.
I don't know. If it does, it'll have to be worldwide because the domestic audience did not, in America, did not give it that 2 billion. We didn't even get to 1 billion. It almost made, I think, 3 billion, but that was mostly the foreign market, not the U.S. market. And I saw the first movie. I've seen it, I think 3 times, but I can only say for certain twice. Visually, it's very beautiful. Story-wise, it's nothing I haven't heard before. The story just wasn't original to me.
I feel like we've had this kind of conversation before, haven't we?
I don't know if we have.
I might be thinking of another stream. So
no, I just remember finding the original movie, kind of the storyline very similar to what I'd seen before. I remember somebody saying in a chat, it goes, basically, we did CGI Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. I was like, oh, that's the movie I was thinking of.
That sounds about right, yeah.
So, I've seen some people, they say they really like the movie. I'm like, oh, that's great. They're like, are you going to see it? I'm like, no, I didn't have much care for the first movie. So
yeah, it's like,
maybe I'll see it when it comes out on Disney Plus, but I'm not going to spend 3 hours in the theater.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's literally 3 hours long. I'm like, the last time I spent 3 hours in a theater for a movie was Return of the King.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. It was Return of the King.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah, that would definitely be the last movie I saw that was that long. And I was like, they kept doing the cut scenes at the very end, and I'm like, would you hurry up and fucking end this movie so I'm gonna take a piss? Like, I've been holding my piss for like an hour and a half, damn it.
I feel like they should just bring back intermissions, just like, hello everyone. We apologize for the interruption in this movie, but we realize you're all in the theater, so please take this as a 15-minute break, because we all know everyone's going to have to take a leak at some point.
Well, that's kind of a nice thing about a lot of plays. Plays still have intermissions.
Oh, okay.
And even the circus had an intermission we went to. They said, please come back in 20 minutes. It's like, and everybody goes out, goes to the bathroom, smokes a cigarette, grabs a drink. Intermissions for long movies, I think, really is something that should be brought back. I would agree with you.
I mean, if you're going to make movies longer, that's fine. But yeah, I just need a place to go and take a piss first, and then I'm good.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's like, we're going to do a 15 intermission break. Okay, cool. I can take a piss, smoke a cigarette, have a joint, and call it a day, and come right back.
Mm-hmm. And everybody's happy and hunky-dory. No one's...
And actually, I think everybody feels better, because when there's an intermission, okay, there's a point, I can hold out for an hour and 15 minutes, and then, these sharks really like your wood.
Yeah, that shark likes to come out here. and it got me. Hit me in the rear.
Yeah. So what does that mean? You got a good taste in a hard piece of wood there.
Apparently, my ass is made of wood. It likes the taste of wood. So that's my guessing. So, let's see. NB, do you mind telling me what time you have right now?
10:30 my time, and
Okay.
according to what I'm looking at, Captain Freedom Nerd is coming on 11 my time, so 26 minutes.
Got it. That's what I was wondering about.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were asking about.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he won't. I'm sure he doesn't care if I'm streaming over his stream or not, but I always like to be respectable,
It's nice to see him back once in a while. I know he's taking
Yeah.
a break, and I've talked offline with him on a few things.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I talk about them, but they're between me and him.
Oh, no worries. No need to. Wow. Okay. No need to explain. All right. So, I'm just getting back in the chat. Justice League had 4 hours for Justice League. Christ, what could they do for 4 fucking hours? God.
Actually, the way they did it on HBO Max, literally breaking up into like 4 episodes was the right call, I thought, to make. My son, who was 14 at the time when he watched that, had already seen the movie, did not like the movie. He watched it on HBO Max. He watched the Snyder Cut, and he comes in and goes, "Dad, why the fuck did they not just do that in the beginning?" I'm like, oh shit, that's a long story to tell.
Yeah, it's like, how long do you have? Well, I know you have a lot of time because you just sat through that whole goddamn movie.
Well, yes, but I mean, the whole point was you had your pause moments. You could have stopped at, the end of episode 1, 2, 3, and taking your time to do that. And I thought they did it in a very respectful way. I also love the fact that Henry Cavill was in the black suit.
Why was that such a big sticking point, if I may ask?
Because I remember when the resurrection of Superman happened and he came out in that black suit. And that was kind of iconic for him coming back at the time versus having the red and blue cape and the yellow. It was kind of an iconic thing when he came back because you had the death of Superman, then you had Funeral for a Friend, and then you had I believe, oh God, what was it? The Resurrection of Superman, I think was what it was called. I mean, I read all these comics back then. I remember when the death of Superman came out, and you had the option. You could buy the one that was bagged up with the armband and everything, and it was an event, and people were really upset. In my hometown of Illinois, or in my home state of Illinois, we have a place called Springfield, and or maybe it's Metropolis. Anyway, I forgot. Anyway, the point was people were like, "You killed Superman. Why?" That people were very upset about it and very hurt by it, and they were like, "Bring Superman back." I mean, there was a big uproar about it. Mm-hmm. And it was the first time we'd ever really seen, a major character die, or at least the way it went about. And Darkseid did not fuck around. Darkseid took a lot of people out. And Superman just barely managed to beat him.
Let me see here. Kronos, Reese is still my favorite Superman. Keely Chow, hey, how are you doing? What's going on? We're just playing some raft here. Kronos says, hey, Chow again, just raft building. Yeah, you son of a bitch, Shark. God damn it. God damn it. Anywho, let me get back to the chat here real fast. Let's see. Leave the recipe in storage for later. Don't forget the 4 Superman. Hey, 4 said, yep. All right. So Ricky says, Death of Superman. Didn't that take place in Batman v Superman at the
Yeah, it kind of did, but it was a blend of a few different things. It had the Death of Superman in it. It brought the Trinity together with Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, who I think generally was a good choice. I enjoyed the first movie for the most part. I tried to watch the second one, did not care for it, but I respect Gal Gadot as an actress and also as a soldier.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot she was an Israeli soldier, right? Is it Israeli?
It is mandatory for all men and women in Israel to join the IDF.
Okay.
So yes, she is a soldier. So I have respect for that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with drafting like that, but I still respect her, doing her duty for her country.
Right.
Yeah, when it came to Superman versus Batman, they kind of incorporated, especially with him in that suit, they incorporated the Dark Knight Returns and the Death of Superman, and it just kind of was a little. I mean, I'll be honest. Ben Affleck was the one person I'd seen play Batman who actually got the build for Batman.
Yeah.
Because Batman, this is the one thing, and I know this is unpopular with a lot of people, but here's my issue with Chris Nolan's Batman. He is an athletic, thin guy. Batman is not thin. Batman is a 6-foot-something guy who is bulk like a motherfucker. He should look more like Arnold Schwarzenegger than Jackie Chan. That's one of the key differences between how he did things and, like Dick Grayson did, because Dick Grayson was always athletic because he was an acrobat.
Which makes sense.
Yes. So, of course, you're going to have a rather skinny person to be agile and things like that. Whereas Bruce, Batman, he learned martial arts. He learned various different talents, but he also knew as a human his limitations. And he would be, he decided to become very muscular and very strong. And actually, there's a really good comic parter in Legends of the Dark Knight called Venom. And this is actually set before he meets Bane.
Ooh.
And the storyline goes, this is early in Batman's career. That's what the Legends of the Dark Knight was. They kind of did different stories at different times in the series. They didn't go linear. And what happened was Batman's trying to save this girl in a sewer from drowning. He can't save her because no matter how much he's lifted and everything, he wasn't strong enough to lift up what was holding her down, and she drowns in front of him.
Ooh.
So he failed. And this really takes a toll on him. And this was a storyline, if you think about performance-enhancing drugs and steroids, this is what he did. So he started taking the Venom juice.
Ooh.
And like I said, this is before he ever met Bane, long before. This is before he even has Robin, Dick Grayson as Robin. And yeah, he got stronger. But what tends to happen when people take these drugs and they become stronger? They also become more aggressive. And they become dependent on it. And there's a point in the story where Batman realizes he's lost his way. He's becoming more violent. He's not living up to his values. just for this drug. And he tells Alfred, literally, do not open this door for 30 days, no matter what you hear. And Alfred does it. He does not open that door for 30 days.
Yeah.
And there's some dialogue that goes back and forth with Bruce. I mean, imagine Bruce Wayne, one of the strongest humans ever, going through detox and withdrawal.
That's got to be just brutal to the extreme that I can even imagine.
And to be Alfred, who probably loves Bruce more than anybody living, to have to listen to him suffer through this and know that he has to do this because this is what needs to be done. It's a really beautiful story. If you ever get a chance, you should read it. It's really one of the most powerful of the Legend of the Dark Knights.
I will keep it in mind because I'm often a fan of reading the comics and seeing what was originally put down. What's up, LDG?
Oh, I was just looking for something.
Did you find
I found it. Yeah.
Anything good?
Yeah. No, I was just looking, making sure something wasn't out in the opening. Oh, hello.
Let's see. It is 15 minutes to the hour.
Yeah.
So I think now's a good enough time to start shutting things down here. So go ahead and save the world. Exit here. We'll just chat for a few minutes until Captain Fandom Nerd goes live. Now that I can see the chat.
Yeah, kind of hard to play a game and see the chat at the same time, ain't it?
Well, it's not so much that it's hard. It's just trying to make sure that everyone has a reasonable experience overall. Like what we were experiencing earlier with the audio issues. Excuse me. Like that was my issue. Like I really wish we could have it set up to where I can hear you guys and you can hear me with no echo. But at the same time, the audience can also hear the sound of the game.
I see what you're talking about here.
Yeah. And let me see. Let me look at the chat here. What's this?
I'm going to go see if we have any coffee brewing.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let me start from here. Kronos, that Ocean's dude. Yeah. Ricky says they like Marvel over DC. Yeah, makes sense. Can anyone imagine if Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze showed up in the Nolanverse? That would be weird. Who got juiced? Someone got juiced. Wow, I won't see that movie again. Freeze has way too many cold jokes. Yep, I mean Arnold. Chilly enough as it is. Poison Ivy was easy on the eyes. LDG wasn't sweepies. I don't know what that means. Coffee brew. What is a chat? The chat is just like the chat, man. Good performance. You almost got the smelter. Yeah. Power, I did not realize how much the smelter was going to cost until I researched the dry brick. That is going to take a while. So now I have a new mission. Or now I have a new set mission to try and get the smelter created. Damn. I'm getting a lot farther than I did before when I first started playing this. Peeps can't multitask. I can multitask, Kronos. It's just a matter of balancing everything for the game and for everyone else. I sure can't. I have tea. Yeah, I have tea somewhere too. I need more coffee. As do we all, 47. As do we all. Ore smelter will change your life. I can only imagine. I mean, I really can. I can only imagine right now because once we start crafting metals, we can really do some unique things, I'm sure. Let's see. Don't fall in love with Poison Ivy. It would be a toxic relationship. See what you did there. Eventually, for single player, a second smelter is great. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, if one is good, two, yeah. 47 can spank me. Woohoo! Speaking of spanking, cheers all. Ah, the old familiar sound. Ooh-wee. Yep. Ooh, yep. Cheers, Kronos. And yes, Neil, spank that ball. Ricky saying hi to Neil. It sound reminds me of 22 years ago. Speaking of almost 20 years ago, fun fact, 2005, this is when I graduated high school. This thing is almost 20 years old. I forgot what I did with the cap of it. It's supposed to be like a little like graduation where you have like a little cap on top. All right. Let's just see really fast. Wow, I'm surrounded by younglings. I know. Kronos. Hang on. Woo, there we go. Got that out of my system. The bowl on my homemade pipe is like 35. Wow, I didn't realize you had a homemade pipe, Neil. That's awesome. Let's see here. There's Jeff Nerdy. Where is... Oh, there it is, the birthday brew. Nice. Captain Fandom Nerd has got it going on. All right, so at the top of the hour, I'll be heading over here to Captain Fandom Nerd's channel. 40 in 2005. Damn, nice. Cheers, Cindy.
Yeah, my first cup of coffee, and it's almost 11 my time. Slacker here.
No worries. Ricky says, I'm debating if it's worth putting the original Star Wars cuts of the first 3 movies digital. I don't think
I've heard that.
Go ahead, Andy. Sorry.
I was just saying, I've heard this conversation a lot among the fandom.
I got a video for you.
Okay, well, you can show it to me later.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I'm talking.
Who are you talking with?
I'm talking with people on a panel.
hi, AJ.
Hi, what people? Their names.
Captain MKG and LDG.
Okay.
So, NB, I didn't show you this, but this is my go-to beer that I'm enjoying for this next week here.
Okay.
I don't know why, but Stella's my go-to beer. Well, that, and I also have the right glasses for it too. I was on a panel last night, and I was they were like, "Man, you have to have the right glass drink," and I'm like, hold on 1 second, go out, grab the glass, do a little ding, love that thing. But to answer Ricky's question though, I mean, I would put it on digital just for the fun of it, but as long as I still have the original hard copy or the physical copy, that's where I would keep things. So that's just me.
I want to say this to Power 2084. My wife and I absolutely loved the Queen's Gambit. Absolutely. We're not even chess players, and we absolutely loved it. It was amazing from the beginning to the end. It's a little slow burn in the first episode or so, but man, it picks up, and just the ending. Power, I have a question. Did you think the ending was just excellent and they should leave it alone? Because my wife and I said they should leave it alone after that ending because it just fits so right. Now, everybody wants to give Netflix shit for some of the stuff they've gotten, but they still put some good stuff out there. And Queen's Gambit is definitely one of those.
Let me see what else is going on here. Gap After Dark says, hey, Divine Neil. Chrono says it's 10:52. That was 2 minutes ago. Still freaking cold. Forktown. Hey, son of NB. Yesterday I binge watched. Okay, so that was what you were responding to. Must see.
Yes.
Now I have to watch Mystery Men again. Not sure what that show is. Let's see.
Yeah, I can't say anything about that one.
Son of Pencilhead.
Baby powder. You told me my feet stunk yesterday, so I rubbed it on there. Yes, I did. And now everybody here knows that. Because
So I have smelly feet too. Big deal. It's just part of growing up.
When my wife and I were watching Die Hard, she moved over and she goes, your feet kind of stink. I was like, oh. Yeah, well, they did smell, so I came in here, took the socks off, and rubbed some baby powder on my feet. Yes, I did. No, my pills were not in there.
Let me see. So Power also thinks that I should watch the Queen's Gambit. So I'll be I should probably start binge watching that while I have a few Stellas this afternoon. Let's see. Kronos gave up on Netflix years ago. I'll let you read that. And been used as a pawn by the USA. Okay. Pun intended. Mystery Men is a movie. You rubbed it on. Why is everyone talking about feet these days? Does everybody except for Kronos and myself have a foot fetish? Only if they are furry foots. Laughing. And Grave Watch, just Power. So let's answer the first one real quick first. So this one from Power for you, Andy.
Ending was glorious. You can see she's not interested in the political bullshit like visiting the one. No, she's not. She achieves the respect of her peers. I mean, and she works her ass off for that respect.
Let's see. And then here's the other one I wanted to address, which is why is everyone talking about feet these days? I don't know, Kronos, but if they keep talking about it, I'm going to start my OnlyFans for my feet. Just to see if I can
money off of it. You might make some money off of that.
Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for making money off of it. If that's what gets people's rocks off, more power to them. It's not my thing.
Well, you had in that House of Dragon, apparently this one guy really had a foot fetish.
Ugh.
I mean, I don't get it, but hey, to each their own.
Exactly. I don't understand the foot fetish thing, but that's all.
But you'll exploit it. But like capitalists will exploit it.
Oh, hell yeah. My feet aren't doing anything. So rent's got to get paid. I'm only using the brain to get to work. The feet don't have to do anything other than just be feet. So,
push pedal, hit brake. Yeah. Hey, right foot, when are you going to let me do anything? When I actually have, you know what? You lost your work after we got rid of stick shift.
Yeah. Let's see. Stick a foot in, as LDG would say. Power responds. He walks away from her escorting guy from the Secret Services and go meet ordinary Russian chess players. Let's see. Toe Jam is broke.
Actually, oh man, you didn't have to spoil that. But I know what he's talking about there.
But I don't. So it's not really spoiling because I won't know until I see it. And by the time I see it.
Yeah, but I know. I get where he's going with what he's saying there because that actually was a huge moment at the end.
Yeah. Foots are important.
Foots are important. Yeah, I would agree.
Oh, yeah. The walking thing. Yeah. Neil says, whatever floats someone's boat, just don't ask me to row. Yep. Row, row, row your raft. Yes. Nice, Kronos. Nice. Daft After Dark. Show
Well,
starts
everybody's
in a
got
minute,
their thing. Like I said,
Yep.
like I've said, my biggest thing that attracts me to women is freckles. Why?
Mm-hmm.
I have no fucking clue whatsoever.
I don't know
But
either, but
women with freckles, I just find inherently more attractive than any other woman.
and on that note, we're actually going to wrap it up here, and because Captain
Yep,
Fandom
I see
murders
the
no
time.
tribes. Yep. So, all right, MD. Well, hey, I will see you tomorrow morning if you're around. We're back to the 7 a.m. grind as always.
Amen, bud. LDG, you gonna be awake?
He's out. So
Yeah, this is what happens when he multitasks.
it's all good. He's probably on a business call. That's fine. So, all right, Kronos. Later, Kronos. Thanks. Thanks, Kronos. I appreciate it. All right,
Later,
MD.
guys.
Let's get out of here.
All right, man.
All right.
See you over there.
All right, see you over there. Have a good one, everyone. And as
You
always,
too.
this is Captain MKG signing off. Take care, everyone.